Bear truly was a very, very special little boy. He would see someone in a wheelchair and he would feel so sorry for that child. He'd say, "Oh my gosh, he's in a wheelchair." And I said, "But you're sick too." He said, "Oh, I just have cancer. That little boy can't go outside and ride his bike. I can." One day we were sitting in the hospital room and went to get a game, and the pieces for the game weren't there. And at the same time, we looked at the chair in the room, and on that chair had a little plaque that said that this chair was donated by someone in honor of a child. And at that moment, he said, "Well, we should start something where we do things for the kids so that when they go to get the games in the hospital, the pieces are all there." Several months later, we had a craft fair with him in attendance and raised about $3,000 at that craft fair, which became the beginning of Bare Necessities Pediatric Cancer Foundation.
The best thing about Bare Necessities is they help kids.
Bare Necessities is a magic foundation.
Bare Necessities is an angel in our life that brings special moments to my child, which makes a mother's heart explode.
The neat thing that Bare Necessities does is it's a really balanced organization. So it's, an organization that's looking to find a cure, but also helping the immediate needs of kids here and today.
They may not have it tomorrow, so we want to be there today if we possibly can. We also are filling very unique niches that are going unmet by any other organization across the United States. That's why we're being called upon from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast, really begging us to bring the Small Miracle program elsewhere.
Each year in the state of Illinois, over 400 children will be diagnosed with pediatric cancer. Through their Small Miracle program and research grants, Bare Necessities will reach almost all of them.
Well, the Small Miracle program is a program that fulfills the wishes of children. We've had a very wide variety of miracles that we've filled. We've filled things such as simple as a bedroom set. A child who's never had a bedroom set, we've moved it into the hospital so it actually looked like a bedroom.
The thing that touches me the most are the kids who get really creative and their personalities really shine through with the small miracles. For instance, we had a child who wanted to spend the night at the Shed Aquarium.
We do the birthday parties and the princess parties and the superhero parties.
A lot of kids want to meet celebrities or go to concerts and things like that, and it's always a good time. And the smiles on those kids' faces when we see what we've given them, that really reminds me what the Small Miracle program is.
I can't tell you how important some of these small miracles are in the care of a child. To have something to look forward to know that people and organizations care for them outside of just receiving medications and going through treatments adds a lot to their care.
There's one thing I wish Bare Necessities could do more of. I would say more research funding.
This year, research was dramatically cut by government funding for pediatric cancer research. These critical answers could be sitting in a lab somewhere that may only take $20,000 to $40,000, and Bare Necessities is there to do that.
Every year, Bare Necessities hosts the Cracking the Code with the Bear Symposium with Children's Memorial Hospital. This symposium is a gathering of junior researchers, young researchers, scientists, young doctors from around the country. And Children's Memorial and Bare Necessities invites them to come together, share their research, and they present to each other. And at the end of that weekend at the symposium, a grant is awarded to help one premier star in this group of stars have some additional funding for their research to get it off the ground.
What greater difference could we make in this world than to cure a young child so they can add to society? And it's through the generosity of the donors in the Bare Necessity Pediatric Cancer Foundation that we fund critical research.
It would be my hope that one day we put Bare Necessities out of business, that we can find a cure, and that no child has to deal with what some of these children have to deal with on a daily basis.
I would say the biggest stumbling block for Bare Necessities growing on a national level is we just need more support. We need more people funding our programs and understanding what we do.
Over 80% of the money that comes in goes back to the cause, either through research or right to the Small Miracle program. So the money that you give will be directly touching the lives of these children.
Don't feel that your contribution is ever too small, because a lot of the organizations like ours survive on small donations. So we're thankful for those, we're grateful, but we encourage more people to help us in this fight on behalf of those kids.
It's easy to get involved with Bare Necessities, I think. Check out our website, and you can just start off by reading some of the materials or calling us and asking for some more. You could, look at some of the merchandise that we have and buy that. I mean, that's an easy first step to get involved.
There are many organizations you can get involved in, you can volunteer in, but there are very few that you can have hands-on interaction with the child and their family, and you actually can see the difference that you make.
I think that at this point in time, if I can say that anything's made me proud, is the fact that I was blessed to have such a beautiful child in my life that led me in a career path that I didn't even know existed. So fortunately, in his name, we're able to do wonderful things, meet wonderful people, and really make a difference in kids' lives with cancer.